What it is, what it is. What's the deal, collective? So I just finished watching a reading from Rain, I'm the Empress. And something clicked in my head where when she was talking about how they're trying to pin somebody's murder on, they're trying to frame somebody's murder on me, a murder they committed because I mentioned the person. And the only person that I mentioned that I'm curious to know where is Waldo is what I'm going to call him, is the upstairs neighbor's friend or whatever he was to the upstairs neighbor. Brother, cousin, fuck buddy, butt buddy, nobody cares. So that's the only person that I'm curious to. Where's Waldo? So you mean to tell me that my upstairs neighbors and his whoever he's working with, his mama, his aunt, this mother figure energy, this older ass, heifer ass, old hag ass bitch lady that's jealous? They all jealous at this point. You're trying to pin a murder on me that you created because you were doing spell work on me. I see. So now it's coming into fruition, this framing me of a murder thing. Now it's coming in the present day. And that's the person that you're trying to pin on me? I'm just curious. So because I'm saying die, demon, die, and I'm telling you that you're going to die, you're saying that, oh, it's my fault. No, bitch, I'm letting you know you're going to die from the spell work that you're doing. You have a problem with me saying that? That's not my problem. But you can't use my words against me, you asshole. That don't work here. It was never going to work. So that's what you thought. You was going to use what I say against me. Because I'm telling you your fate. I'm telling you that you're going to pass away because you're doing death magic on me and it's going to backfire. What you do is going to return back to you. Motherfucker, you can hover over me all you want, bitch. Thinking that I cannot hear you. So my upstairs neighbor and this little crew coven clique that he's this little bitch ass Brokeback Mountain crew of crackheads are trying to pin their crackhead ass murder on me from their crackhead ass friend that died because they all crackheads to me. I hear that. So this energy about this energy that was going on, that has been going on for a minute. This not has been recent energy. This has been past energy that has been coming out about them framing some type of murder. And at first, I thought it was my cousin trying to tell me that I did something to her brother. And nope, this was it. It had nothing to do. Well, excuse me. It had nothing to do with my cousin. It had all to do with my upstairs neighbor. I'm sorry, you can't accuse me of committing a murder just because I asked about a person. So if you actually thought that you were going to get away with it because you have connections to hire to people in the what? Dirty cops? You connected to the dirty cops? You thought you were really going to get away with that? Boy, the shit that I learned, my upstairs neighbors is even more dumb than I thought. I'm glad that I be blasting the readings that I be watching sometimes. Not all, but some. I'm glad that I blast some of them. You wanna know why I do that? For the nosy people listening. Because some of these nosy people that are listening, they're not against me. They just listening for the tea. They're witnesses, actually. They're my witnesses without even knowing they're my witnesses. Because they're hearing shit. If some of these people, whatever they do here, whoever does hear, right? And then when something comes to back up or confirm what I'm saying or what has been said, it's just great for me because I'm blasting the motherfucking video. So I ain't the only one hearing this shit. And she said in her reading, they try to pin a murder on me because I mentioned somebody. And that all connects to the only person that connects to is, like I said, the upstairs neighbors. Only person. There's nobody else. Baby, when I tell you these motherfuckers is dumb, they are really dumb. They are so dumb. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how much pull. I gotta say pull because it's not power, right? I'm not even gonna say pull either. Tricks. I'm gonna call them tricks up their sleeves. It doesn't matter how many tricks you think you got up your sleeve, or how many people that you think you're connected to in some type of position of power, because you're not the one in the position of power. It's the people that you're connected to that are in position of power, not you. So it doesn't mean that you have power. It doesn't mean that you're in the position of power. You have no power at all, actually. So just because you think that you are connected to people with a position higher than you are, and that's just as dirty as you, don't think that those people or you are above God in any way, shape, or form. Because that you are not. And it don't matter what book you read, what spell or curse or hex you do, what spell or hex or curse that you create yourself. It don't matter what amount of knowledge you ingest when it comes to cursing and hexing someone. Let me remind you of this. You do not have more power than the Most High Creator, Him, herself, however you want to look at the Most High. You're not above God. And I don't know why these dumbass motherfuckers that live above me and their dumbass family think that they are. It's amazing. I'm telling you, a demon in meat suits. They're just demonic beings in a body. Because you can't be that stupid. You really can't. I want to know how he was going to actually think he was going to get away with it when I have proof that he's harassing me for 6 years straight. really want him. I really am so curious how he was thought when he was gonna pin a murder on me when he's been harassing me for fucking 6 consecutive straight years, and I have 6 years of proof. Make that make sense? From pouring liquid in my walls to liquid on my windowsill. That's harassment. What murder were you planning on pinning? When these things is documented. They're not hiding in secret in a secret a fucking a lock and key. No, this shit is in public for everybody to see. Click on the video. Bam. There you go. Anybody can see it. I tell you, 11:11. As I say this, these people are slow. Extremely slow. Well, that answers my question to if the person that I was asking about is alive or dead. I guess he passed away. Because, in all honesty, I didn't think that he was going to be dead. Maybe he was sick. Maybe he left. He stopped fucking with them. But I guess he really is not here anymore. I guess the last time I saw him, well, he was sick. He was really sick. They poisoned him. That's why they was helping him walk outside. Because they was poisoning him. That's the one that had the job. The one that was working. Because the other two don't work. At all. He was the only one that had a job in that apartment. My upstairs neighbors is hovering above me. I don't really know what they think they're going to accomplish. Now he just walked away. I don't know what they think they're going to accomplish hovering over me. But anyway, I'm not going to be here all long. I just want to get on here because I resonated with that reading that I watched. I'm going to share it in my community. But yeah. So that's what they've been up to. They trying to block my throat. Let me clear my throat. And it goes a little something like this. Collective, collective, collective. I'm telling you, my upstairs neighbors are a bunch of spiritual rapists and they're murderers. Fuck up, spiritual murderers. They're murderers. This is the people. This is the kind of people they got in this building. And the people that they're allowing to stay in the building too. Confirmation with the sirens. My upstairs neighbors are murderers. spiritual rapists, and murderers. That's what my upstairs neighbors are. I'll make sure everybody knows that they are spiritual rapists. They spiritually violate people, men and women, perform sexual intercourse in their energy, spiritually raping them, molesting them, violating them, and they murder people. They sacrifice people and animals for money to get by, to live. Like vampires, for real. I want to suck your blood. That's what they are. This is what you call a modern day version of a vampire. Is what my upstairs neighbor is. They don't have pointy teeth and suck people's blood, but they probably do drink blood. I wouldn't put it past his ass. Anyway, collective, yeah, you're not gonna pin nobody's murder on me because you a bitch ass that don't know how to do spell work the right way and your shit backfired, or you just fuck with the wrong person and you should have left it alone, but you didn't want to leave nobody alone. You thought I'm a grand jefe. I need to do this because what, you either being blackmailed, your rent is being paid, something, because the motherfucker don't work. But you're failing. So why not give up? Because you're not pinning nobody's murder and you ain't doing shit to me. You already lost a long time ago. This is why it blows my mind why you still trying. But then I got to remind myself that you're not a human being. You could front to everybody else with that fake ass pretending copycat like being like a human being, but you are not a human being. I know you are demonic energy in that body upstairs. You can't hide from me. You can hide from everybody else that's naive. But I see you, bitch. And I'm sorry. Not sorry. 1919, 1010. I will be getting my new beginning. And if I pull cards right now, it's going to sit there and tell me that you're going to have a fatal ending. So I'm not even going to bother, because if I pull cards, we already know what's going to come out on the table. There you go running. There you go running. I don't understand. They've been sitting above me quietly, thinking that I don't know that they above me. But I know that they're there. But I don't care. I'm zoned the fuck out over here. Minding my business. Working on my spiritual protection. That's what I'm doing. So, while they send in, I'm blocking. And it's going to keep getting blocked. I'm going to start talking about my neighbors in the past tense. Dead ass. Instead of making them relevant in this present, I'm about to start talking about them in the past tense. Like, I remember when my neighbors did this, even though they're doing it now, or it's something that they're doing now, I'm just gonna talk about it as if it's past tense. Because these motherfuckers is fucking irrelevant. And they should have been out my way and out my face and out my energy a long time ago. But this is what a sore loser looks like. Too big for his bridges. That's what somebody is. That's what he is. Somebody that's too big for his bridges. So gassed up in the head thinking that he's this powerful, almighty brujo del mundo. Fuck out of my face, you faggot ass bitch. You're not el fucking el brujo del mundo. Tú eres estúpido del mundo. Because I tell you, it is my upstairs neighbor's fault. I just saw 2222. It is my upstairs neighbor's fault that everybody is exposed. And I mean everyone. Because you know when you have like a fucking locked chest, like say you see a treasure chest, right? That shit is locked, sealed, fortified, no way to get in, right? And then you see a bunch of greedy people around the damn chest trying to pry that shit open. Pry and pry and pry and pry. Not knowing what's inside, but because the fucking treasure chest is covered in gold, right? They think that because the treasure chest is covered in gold, there's gold inside, right? So you got nosy motherfuckers trying to break in to steal. And then they finally pry open the fucking chest to find out that it's not what they expected. It's like they pried open the treasure chest and that treasure chest was Pandora's box. But not Pandora's box in the negative way. Because Pandora's box, if you read the story, it's evil entities coming out of that box. But at the same time, hope is both. The yin and the yang coming out of Pandora's box. Basically. Both the dark and the light. Let me tell you something. If I was an evil person like y'all, if I was to get down and dirty the way y'all get down and dirty, my shit would work. Seriously, it would. Because I could think the way I think when it comes to y'all, karmic people, y'all wicked, evil people, the way my mind thinks, I think like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit is in my mind when it comes to, yeah, that's where spiritually in my mind, that's how I am executing you. I am a Texas Chain massacring your ass. I am Michael Myers in your ass. I am Jason. I am the Freddy Krueger of your ass in the spirit. Yes, that's how this is how I think about y'all. Like the character in Scream when he's making that phone call to the girl, will he be telling her, when he told her that she screams, ah! Yeah. That's how I think about y'all. Yeah, I have no nice thoughts about y'all. Nothing at all. There's not one nice thought I have about y'all. Me knowing the fact that you're trying to unalive me, and you're still trying to unalive me, oh, I have no nice thoughts about y'all. The feeling is mutual, I guess. But you see, the difference is I don't act on my thoughts, but my thoughts are powerful though. See, that is manifestation as well. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to touch or light a candle in a negative way. The only time I'm going to light and touch a candle is because I'm going to block and banish and cleanse and protect the shit out of myself. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers think thank you for thinking so high and mighty of me that you think that I definitely have the power to unalive you, because I really don't. Nobody does, is what you don't understand. You don't have the power to unalive anybody. I don't have the power to unalive anybody. The only energy that has the power to unalive anybody or anything is God. Stupid. Motherfuckers be out here thinking they causing motherfucking death. You might be causing a sickness, but that's because you're doing some shit on a physical. You're doing something physical. Because you damn sure don't got no spell work. You got to do spell work and then you got to do something physical. That means you have no magic. If you have to back up your spell work with some physical action for it to work, you have no power. A person with real power manifests straight through their mind, baby. They make shit happen just by thought. That's real power. And you have none. Y'all weak-minded bitches that are about nothing. Motherfuckers sending a bitch ass to fucking spiritually attack me and rape me. You gotta be fucking, they sent a faggot. A faggot. To spiritually rape me and unalive me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. A crackhead ass, addict ass faggot on top of that. Oh, gosh. Anyway, collective, peace out. These niggas is corny. The nerve.